Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it. My name's Jim. And by now, you know I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader, and I'm an Elliott wave trader. I use Elliott wave theory to interpret the market, along with standard TA as well. And we want to see where it's going on here. So welcome to the channel. Glad you made it. Sorry for the late video today, guys. It snowed today. I was late for work. I had an hour drive. I just didn't get it done. So I'm actually on a job site right now. You might hear some noise in the background, and I'm actually got my laptop here trying to get this video made for you on Wi-Fi here on my phone, tethered to my phone. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're going to try to make it quick so it doesn't take too long to play out. So what I'm looking at right now here is just based on the information we got and the move that we got yesterday. It was pretty good, pretty telling actually. Long story short, here from the top of our big move here, we've got a W, X, and a Y wave. I don't think the Y is finished. Looking for around $8,400 in that ballpark, maybe $8,300 for that to finish out. That'd be really nice. We'll see how that plays out. The way I'm looking at it right now is that this larger WXY has the Y wave has a WXY in it, and then the Y wave of that WXY has to be three waves as well. And I don't have a whole lot of time to go through all that, except that it needs to be delineated as into three waves, and it looks like that's what we're getting here. We've got an ABC here, or a WXY here, and then we've got another ABC. Sorry guys, got a phone call. Got another ABC here, and then we should be getting another three-wave move. Okay, so I'm expecting a three-wave move to look like this. It's pretty complex, guys. I don't have a lot of time to explain the count, but I'm looking for something like this, then that, then that, to finish out this larger move here. Okay, so it's going to mess up a bunch of people. It's going to be a lot of up and down here, and that's what WXYs do. Kind of mess up traders, and it won't look exactly like that. The time may not be accounted for properly. Obviously, it's just a little sketch there to show you the general shape here. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a five-wave move to the downside. Okay, so if we get that five-wave move, at least that's what I'm looking for. If we get that five-wave move, then we're going to look for a three-wave move to the upside, okay? So that would be a 5, then we get 3, and then we should get 5 more to the downside. Now, I don't know how big that three-wave move to the upside is, and I'm not sure if it's already started yet or not. We'll have to wait and see. But this is definitely the way I measure this, an impulsive wave. I've got two ways to count it. We were looking for the fifth wave here to finish out, or that might be too easy and too plain, and so sometimes we're always looking for something a little more tricky. So here's 1, 2. This could be the 3, the 4, and the 5 is in. Okay, and that 5-wave motive wave is complete. Looking for a 3-wave pullback, and if we get that, this is what I'm looking for in the 3-wave pullback. We're in the middle of making A. Going to get a B wave down. Going to get a C wave up. Something like that could end up being a WXY regardless. So yeah, what I would do, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to try to play this C wave. If we get that, I'm going to play that C wave for a short scalp. $300-$400 move maybe. We'll have to wait and see if we get that much. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see what we get on this A B wave. So we get the C wave extension out of that. If we get the other count, guys, then I'm definitely going to play it. So if we get a lower low from here. Okay, so if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get the fifth wave down, I'm definitely going to play it long from down here. We should be getting, should probably get some divergence down here. Let me see if I can close this RSI there. There we go. We should get some divergence down here. We get a lower low here, but then we're gonna get an upward push here. If we get a lower low here, it's gonna look like something like this. And that divergence is going to be really nice, really helpful to see that here. So I'm not sure which one we're going to get. We'll have to wait and see what we get. But those are the two plays that I'm looking for right now. But ultimately, my ultimate bias is that we're going to make it. We should be making a correction, and we might be in the middle of it now, like that. Or we have to come down one more time, and then we're going to make a correction like that, and then we're going to go down and finish. Well, that's a little low. So if we come down first, then we make a correction to the upside. Then we're going to come down and finish that correction. Then we're going to have a larger push to the upside, okay? Larger push. That's a potential if my count is correct. So that's the way I'm thinking about it, guys. That's the way I'm looking into the count. That's the play I'm looking for today. Is there any confluence if we look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, excuse me, if we look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum all together, well, let me show you the Litecoin Bitcoin chart here, where we've got some major. This is the 4-hour chart on the Litecoin Bitcoin chart. This is Litecoin against Bitcoin. You got some major divergence here. Okay, so the price of Litecoin is should be going down as it relates to Bitcoin. Okay, so the price of Litecoin is going to be falling against the Bitcoin. That means dominance. The dominance chart should start picking up, and there's some correlation there, guys. I've got an ABC move here. We got a strong impulse here. This is our fake out here, but we got an ABC move down to the downside. So dominance has been falling. That means Bitcoin has been moving down, but Litecoin and Ethereum have really kind of been doing their own thing. The alts have been kind of doing their own thing, and so you understand that that's what happens when the dominance falls. But I'm thinking dominance is going to pick back up here. We're going to have one more push to the upside here coming up. And so when that move to the upside happens, we're going to be getting, basically, that's when Bitcoin's going to do its downward move. And then Litecoin and Ethereum, the other alts, are going to basically fall into line with Bitcoin. They're going to be dragged back into correlation with Bitcoin because Bitcoin's move to the downside is going to be so strong. That's my projection. That's the way I'm seeing this chart. And we're coming to the end of this move here. We're coming right to the 1-to-1 extension. Looks like we're finishing up a wave here. Looks like we should be making a turn to the upside pretty soon, if not tomorrow or later on tonight. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and watch that. Timing is always difficult. But looking at the Litecoin chart, got a couple of ways to count this, but basically here's my favorite count right now. The way I'm looking at it, that's a 1, 2, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the third wave finished. We're getting the fourth wave, and we need a fifth wave push. That would correlate beautifully with Bitcoin. We'd be breaking our larger channel here. If that happens, we'd be breaking our larger channel or larger trend line, I should say. And you know what happens when Litecoin does that. Once that happens, guys, we should expect a pullback. Maybe it may not be that deep, but we should expect a pullback, and then we're going to have a larger move to the downside. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for Litecoin. That would correlate with the way Bitcoin is moving, and so we'll have to wait and see if that's what we get. Same thing going on with Ethereum. Taking a peek here, we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and now we're getting the fifth wave to the downside, maybe. So it looks like Ethereum's already started the fifth wave to the downside. That looks pretty good. It looks like we should be coming down for 5 waves. So Ethereum's moving a little bit faster than the others, moves a little bit bigger swings. But once that fifth wave is complete, expect a 3-wave pullback. I don't think we're going to the moon then, just a 3-wave pullback. It could come on back up here to about 188 in that range, and then come on down again. So that's the trajectory. We're gonna finish down. We're gonna come up for a retest over the midweek, and then we're gonna come back down towards the end of the week. That's my guess. The way the week is gonna play out, or the next couple of days are gonna play out at least. Again, timing is always difficult, so understand that. All right, there's a quick look at the market. That's what I'm looking for. There's other scenarios, guys, but that's the one I'm digging into right now. Of course, that it might not play out that way, so understand that and be ready for Jim to be wrong. Okay, but I got to make a quick video. I don't have time to give you all the scenarios today just because of the nature of what's going on in my world right now. But I wanted to give you the information that I'm looking at and I've chosen to trade. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Don't forget to leave comments. That would be really helpful to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.